Alrighty, this is part two, guys. So I'm gonna talk about the Matrix thing again, right? If I purchase the rights off Warner Bros. For the Matrix, obviously, I don't want to do Keanu Reeves, what I'm saying, Ben Affleck, Scarlett. There's a high chance I might choose Ben Affleck and Scarlett Johansson for the Matrix. Who knows? We'll see what happens. I don't want to do those actors like that, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Mark Wahlberg, Chris Hemsworth, Natalie Portman, you know what I'm saying? All those guys. I don't want to do all those guys like that. You see what I'm saying? But there's a 50-50 chance. I don't know. There's a 50% chance I will make the Matrix trilogy. There's also a 50% chance I'm just going to make the four movies. For me to make the Matrix trilogy, I have to go through that hassle of meeting with the Warner Bros. Executives and purchasing the rights off them. It's a lot of work, obviously. Whereas for my four movies, I don't have to do any of that. I can just make my movie, and I'm saying, yeah. Well, I want to ask you guys this question: would you rather see me as the one kicking ass in the Matrix, VJ kicking ass like Trinity? You have Michael B. Jordan, Morpheus' great grandson, kicking ass, or would you rather have what? See me in The Great Escape kicking ass as a secret agent with VJ and Keanu Reeves and all of them, and have me tell that romance story, their unique story, and me and VJ are lovers. What would you rather have? I don't know, Ivan. That's tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see you in that Great Escape, but man, it's cooler seeing you kick ass. Yeah, it's cooler seeing me kick ass as the one, obviously. But for me to do that, I have to purchase the rights off Warner Bros. You see what I'm saying? Because they own the rights of the Matrix brand, obviously. You see what I'm saying? I have to purchase the rights off Warner Bros. I can't just make the Matrix trilogy. No, you have to purchase the rights off Warner Bros. Obviously, which does not come cheap. But it's gonna cost me billions. It's gonna cost me like two, which I can easily afford. It's gonna cost me $2 billion to purchase the rights off the Matrix. I told you if I make a good like I don't know 18, $20 million on my merch, I'll be able to pay. I'll be able to purchase the rights right there and then. I mean, 1 million. I don't know. Chances are after I film Zanus, around that time will be the time when I get into serious talks with Warner Bros. Because I now have enough money to buy the rights. Whereas I don't want to buy the rights like right away when I just got my check for my book. No, like if I have $10 billion, I don't want to spend. I don't want to spend what? I don't want to spend. The chances are I'll purchase the rights off the Matrix after the Zanus project is over. Because hey, look, VJ, I don't feel like planning the three volumes of Zanus and also planning the Matrix. It's just too stressing. Let's focus on Zanus first. We can call Warner Bros. We can have early talks, obviously, but this is just early talks. Once we finish work and we finish filming Zanus, obviously, we can now call Warner Bros. The work is now done. We don't have to work anymore. We can now call Warner Bros. We can now begin talks, obviously, with the brand. And then VJ can now help me plan the three volume, the three Matrix movies. And I'll go online, I'll print out the three Matrix scripts, obviously, on a computer. And me and VJ are gonna study the shit out of that script. It's a lot of dirty work, man. Okay, VJ, let's go over the Matrix 1 script. In a good day, we can go over the whole script. The script is only like 120 pages long. 90 pages, it's like a 90-page script, the Matrix 1. I read the whole thing in like one day, the Matrix script. It's not that long. Go over the whole Matrix script, and then we go over each scene and we take notes. Okay, the one is called the Anomaly. The one is born in the Matrix. Agent Smith is a virus sentinel, whatever it is, right? He's a virus, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Neo let Smith copy himself onto him, and Smith became a part of Neo. Hence why whenever the one was destroyed, the Smith agent was destroyed, the virus was never fully destroyed because it was imprinted onto Neo, something like that, and that's how the Smith is able to come back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and we go over Matrix 2. We study that script. Okay, what did the architect say about the former ones? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The Oracle and the Architect are the creators of the Matrix. Technically speaking, right? Yeah. The Architect is the creator of the Matrix, so technically he kind of created Neo, right? And the Oracle created the Matrix. Remember, he's like me and her, we created the Matrix. Yeah, the Oracle created the Matrix too, obviously. They're both powerful beings, obviously. So my idea is, whenever the oracle and the architect decree the one to be born, they have some power, and the seed is created. The seed of the one is created in the real world. You get a biological birth, but the birth is not. It's a supernatural birth. It's not a regular birth. It is a special birth. You know what I'm saying? So you know how babies form in a mother's womb? It's something like that, except the one does not have any parents. The one does not have any parents, obviously, but the seed is supernaturally formed into a baby, like a sperm. It's supernaturally when the seed goes into that goo thing, whatever it is, it forms into a baby, just like the baby forms in the womb. But it's a supernatural, it's a special birth. See what I'm saying? Here? In the real world, obviously, and in the moment, and the machines, they put the thing, they put the plug connection on the back of the baby's head. Obviously, you see the machines doing that, and the moment they plug the plug onto the back of the baby's head. Obviously, something happens in the matrix. You've got this electricity, and the body of the one forms into a baby. He is born in the matrix, half man, half machine, something like that. That's the best way to honor the Wachowski sisters' stories. I'm saying, that's the best way to honor it. You want to honor the story, you got to be careful. That's the best way to honor the Wachowski sisters' story. It's the best way to honor the Wachowski sisters' story. I'm saying, it's the best way to honor it. Obviously. Yeah. Hence why I'm going to be very strict with Warner Bros. Look, guys, if you want me to purchase the rights off the Matrix franchise, I'm going to give you two terms. I need to get the Wachowski sisters on board to direct. I heard they never want to touch the Matrix again. I need to get them on board to direct my 3 movies. If they do not agree to direct it, I'm not touching your Matrix franchise. The deal's off. I'm just going to make the Great Escape. Don't hate me. But if I make the Great Escape and they're unique, I'm still going to make games. I'll make a Great Escape game. Something like Hitman. A cool game like that. You Hitman. Like you have a story of me. We can't find jobs. Look at an amazing game. You can have Rabbi do those walkthroughs too. And I'll make a Their Unique game. Their Unique game has more to do with choices. Something like Life is Strange True Colors. You can do a nice game like that. You know what I'm saying? And the Hidden Valley movie, something like the King Kong 2005 game on Xbox. Yeah. And the Western Grants movie, something like Red Dead Redemption, you can do good games, obviously. But the high chance, guys, something tells me I'm gonna end up purchasing the rights of the Matrix, guys, over those 4 movies. Because I'd rather do the Matrix franchise than do those 4 movies, to be honest. As seeing me as the one kicking ass is fucking like, oh my god, it's fucking cool. It's cool seeing me as the one kicking ass. I'm fighting all these agents and then I'm kicking ass. You see Michael B. Jordan kicking ass as Morpheus' great grandson, VJ kicking ass like Trinity. Yeah, you look at an amazing movie, man. Something amazing, yeah. And for the Matrix movie, the actors are going to have to do training too. Hire the best kung fu stuntmen to train all the actors. You can hire the best kung fu stuntmen to train Michael B. Jordan, myself, VJ, Brie Larson, Johnson Zanzi, Ben Affleck, and Scarlett Johansson for Chosen. Hire the best stuntman guys to train all these guys. Whereas KJ Apa, I will not have him fight in the movie. I'll have him be the operator if he's chosen. I can have him be the operator. The guy, you know how you had, what's his name? I forget the guy's name. In the Matrix. What was the guy's name again? I forget his name. The operator guy in the Matrix movie. Yeah, you can have KJ Apa be the operator. So he's born and raised in Zion. He's born and raised in Zion, obviously. Right? He's born and raised in Zion. He does not go into the Matrix. He's the operator. Or you can hire someone else to be the operator if you want. There. Yeah. So my deal for Warner Bros. If you want me to give you $2 billion for the rights of your brand, I need to get the Wachowski. I need to get the Wachowski sisters to be on board. And you guys need to delete that resurrection mess from the face of the map. I want it gone. I want it deleted. I don't want it a part of canon. Ivan, what do you mean? I mean, like, no store, the movie can no longer be sold anywhere worldwide. The name Resurrection, Matrix Resurrection, cannot be sold anywhere worldwide. It's deleted. It's gone. I don't want it. I don't want it to be a part of canon. See what I'm saying? I don't want it to be a part of canon. I'm gonna be very, very strict with the with Warner Bros. If they don't honor my terms, and I'm not gonna give you $2 billion. I'm just gonna make my Grayscale movie. I have nothing to lose, guys. See what I'm saying? Yeah, Ivan has nothing to lose. He's either we accept his terms, obviously, or if we don't accept the terms, we miss out on $2 billion, and we don't get to see this great story told. And Ivan can just make it. Yeah, I can just make my Grayscale movie, and I'll make my Very Unique movie, and what? You guys are missing out on your billions, obviously, that you would have made. Your $2 billion. Yeah, they'll accept my deal. Obviously. Ivan, it's a deal. You know what I'm saying? We'll do our best to get the Wachowski sisters to come on board. You know, Ivan, you're gonna have to pitch them a good story if you want them to come on board. They never want to touch the Matrix again. Okay, and you're gonna have to pay them a boatload of money, Ivan. Okay, I'll pay them 0.1%. I'll pay them a rich salary. And they'll accept my deal. It's a lot of money. And what? And I'll pitch them my story, and they're gonna be blown away. Holy shit! This is a masterpiece, Ivan. Yeah, like this will rival your Zanus story. Yeah, the Matrix story is so good, it's gonna rival my Zanus. It's not gonna be as good as Zanus. Nothing will top Zanus. But it's going to rival Zanus. It's going to be an amazing story. It's going to have just as crazy buzz. Because I'm the one kicking ass in the Matrix, man. Like, kicking ass, kicking agents, all these agents, scary agents' ass. Yeah. They got an amazing story. Yeah, man. See what I'm saying? Look at an amazing story. Looking at an amazing story, yeah, man. You're looking at an amazing story. You're looking at an amazing story. You're looking at an amazing story. You're looking at an amazing story, guys. And Warner Bros. Will accept my deal. Ivan will do what you ask. Yes, I don't want to do the dirty work and have to like call these people. I want to delete it. No, you have to do that work for me. And once it's official, okay, Ivan is deleted, it's erased. Yes. Once I get that call, okay, Ivan, Matrix Resurrection can no longer be sold anywhere worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Okay, guys, I'm gonna check on YouTube to see if you honored my deal. I'm gonna go on YouTube. I'm gonna type in Matrix Resurrection. I'm gonna see if the YouTube thing is there. If it's not there, guys, okay, it's not there. I'm gonna go on Amazon and see if you can purchase Matrix Resurrection on Amazon. And if I find out that you can't purchase it anywhere, okay, guys, you honor your deal. Let's talk. And I'm saying I'm more than happy to give you $2 billion for the rights of the brand. You know what I'm saying, guys, the Matrix brand is better off in my hands. Is your brand is not looking too good right now. Your Matrix Resurrection will be flopped. It's the value of your brand is went down, obviously, and your games were not the biggest hits. You know what I'm saying? Path of Neo and Magic the Matrix sold a couple million copies, obviously. It did probably a good 30, 40, 50, $60 million in sales around there. So they're pretty successful, obviously, but they weren't massive hits like Last of Us and Elden Ring, I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Hence, your brand is worth a good $2 million, guys. I'm not going to give you any more than that. The brand's better off in my hands. If the brand's in my hands, it'll become bigger than even Star Wars. I'm sorry. If I purchase the rights for the Matrix, guys, the Matrix brand will become bigger than Star Wars. Will become bigger than Star Wars. The games will become bigger than the Star Wars games. Yeah, my games are gonna gross more money than even the successful Star Wars games. Because I'm gonna release my games in Unreal Engine 5 technology, guys. Because the Warner Bros. Execs are going to ask me, hey Ivan, before we sell the rights for your Matrix brand, what's your plan for our franchise? Okay, guys, I'm going to do a 3-movie sequel trilogy. You know what I'm saying? A 3-movie sequel trilogy. You're like, are you going to be the one, Ivan, or are you going to hire Keanu Reeves? No, I'm the one. Okay, Ivan, how's that possible? I'm gonna erase your Resurrection movie from the face of the map. I want it erased. Oh, wait, so you want it deleted from canon? Yeah, I don't want it a part of canon. I want it deleted. I want it gone. That way I can tell my story. Okay, Ivan, what do you think enough of your story? And I tell them, they already know. They saw my videos. And I tell them my story. And they're all shocked. Holy shit. You know what I'm saying? Holy shit, Ivan, that sounds like a masterpiece. Yeah, man, they're all shocked. And I'm also going to sell merch. I'm going to sell posters. I'm going to sell posters, mugs, and I might sell toys and t-shirts for the merch. So, Ivan, you want to sell toys, t-shirts, mugs, and posters? Yeah, I'm going to sell frame posters and paper posters. And mugs, have it come with 5 nice mugs. 5 mugs, and I might sell toys and t-shirts for the merch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm also gonna make 3 games based off my movies. Also, like our Path of Neo game. No, not like your Path of Neo game, like your Unreal Engine The Matrix Awakens game. Like Unreal Engine 5 technology, Ivan. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm gonna tell my story for the 3 Matrix games. Like, holy shit, Ivan. Yeah, the Matrix brand's better off in your hands, Ivan. Yeah, it is. If you give me the rights to the Matrix, the Matrix brand will become the biggest IP in the industry. It'll be just as big as Zanus, man. It'll be bigger than Star Wars. It'll be bigger than Marvel. It will blow Star Wars and Marvel out of the water. As my movies are going to be doing tens of billions in the box office. You know what I'm saying? My games are going to do billions too. The whole world's going to be buying that, man. Hundreds of millions of people are going to be buying my game. And a lot of people are going to be watching Rabrad's walkthrough, obviously, of my games. Yeah. The brand is better in my hands. You see what I'm saying? It is better in my hands, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna ask me, okay, Ivan, before, because you need to convince David Zaslav that the Matrix brand. You need to convince David Zaslav and the Warner Bros. Execs. Why you need to give them a good reason why they should sell their brand to you, obviously. And so I'll tell them my story. They already know this on my videos. You tell them my idea for the three movies, or for the first movie, obviously. You tell them your plan for the merch and for the movies, for the games. Okay, I want to make Unreal Engine 5 technology games for each of the 3 movies. So Ivan, you want to make like Unreal Engine 5 technology games? Yes. Remember your Matrix Awakens thing that you guys released like a couple years ago? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, remember that technology? Yeah, I want to have the games have that kind of technology. I'm gonna put the Unreal Engine 5 technology into my 3 Matrix games. Ivan, to do that, that's gonna cost you millions. Yeah, I'm gonna put like 500 million plus towards all my 3 games. They're like, holy shit, we can't afford that. Yeah, you guys can't afford it, but I can afford it because I'm gonna make my tens of billions off my Zanus movie. You know what I'm saying? And my merch, I have more than enough to fund my Matrix game for $500 million. You see what I'm saying? I'll have more than enough. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll have more than enough money to fund my 3 Matrix movies. You see what I'm saying? So you need to convince you need to convince Warner Bros. Why they should sell. Okay, Ivan, why should we sell our assets to you, man? You better give us a good idea to sell this valuable asset. My guys, your asset is not looking. Your Matrix assets are not looking too good right now, man. Your Resurrection movie flopped. You can't. It's so bad, guys. You guys can't even make a sequel to this, man, because it's terrible. You ended the story off terrible. That's how you're gonna end off this story with that mess in Resurrections. You know what I'm saying? Trinity being the one. Trinity was the one the whole time. The whole thing is just a mess, man. No, I'd rather tell. If you tell my story, you're gonna end off the story perfectly. Obviously, Neo saved the Zion, obviously, and saved the Matrix, but he made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? He let Smith Cognizant onto him. That's how Smith comes back, and then a new one is reborn in the Matrix, meant to stop the Agent Smith. Yeah, it's a much more powerful story. I know what I'm doing. And I'm gonna make 3 Matrix games. I'm gonna put the Unreal Engine 5 technology into all 3 games. It's gonna cost me a lot of money, but if I put $500 million towards each game, I'll be able to put the Unreal Engine 5 technology into your games. Ivan, so you're gonna put that technology that we put towards that Matrix Awakens demo thing that we released? Yeah. They're like, holy shit, you're looking at unheard of experience for the fans. I'm like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, guys. The Matrix brand is better off in my hands. I know what I'm doing. And they're like, oh, Ivan, it's a deal. We'll erase the resurrection mess, and we'll try our best to get the Wachowski sisters. We'll call the Wachowski's agents, and we'll have you pitch to them, and they'll be sold, obviously. And if they agree, the deal's on. I will give you $2 billion. I'll give you $2 billion, and like guys, I'm not giving you $2 billion in stock. I'm giving you $2 billion in cash. As in my opinion, a cash deal is better. You give them cash, $2 billion in straight up cash. I'm not gonna do a stock deal. No, give them $2 billion in cash. Stock deals are only good for the long run if your brand gets more successful. It's a good deal, obviously. But for my deal, I'm giving you $2 billion in cash, guys, which is a good chunk of money for your company. It's a lot of money for your company. You do a lot of things with $2 billion. I'll give you a nice $2 billion in cash, guys. You sign a nice $2 billion fat check. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And if I do purchase the rights to Matrix, I might hire a doc crew to film that. I can do that. Hire a doc crew to film behind the scenes. Now, I'm not going to do that. I prefer to keep it behind the scenes. Now, once I sign that, remember that video where it shows George Lucas signing that deal with Bob Iger for the Disney deal? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And Bob Iger shakes his hand, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Remember that? I remember that moment, yeah, and look at what happened to the fucking sequels. Oh my god. Anyways, remember that what? Remember when Bob Iger, you know what I'm saying, he shook George Lucas' hands, George Lucas sold his Star Wars brand to Disney, obviously. You're gonna get something like that from me and VJ, you know what I'm saying? The Warner Bros. Execs, they signed the paper, obviously, and me and VJ sign our paper, obviously. I'm gonna have my legal advisor with me to make sure they don't rip me off. You know what I'm saying? My deal is $2 billion for all your assets. Everything to do with your Matrix brand is all mine now. It's all mine now. Your 3 Matrix movie trilogies is also owned by me too. I own the 3 Matrix trilogies now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then what I'll do is, the moment I purchase the rights off the Matrix, obviously, the Matrix movies will no longer be available on YouTube for anyone to buy, because my company is exclusively 4K Blu-ray on Amazon. That way, you know what I'm saying, it's exclusively 4K Blu-ray on Amazon, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, what I'm saying. And now, whenever someone wants to buy the Matrix movies on Amazon, the money goes to me and VJ, obviously. Me and VJ take the money, obviously. The money now goes to me and VJ, you know what I'm saying? Because we now own the rights for the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? And we get our 72%, Amazon gets our 28%. So we're gonna have to make those calls and discuss all those new deals. The moment I buy the Matrix brand, obviously, the three Matrix movies are now owned by me and VJ. So whenever the movies are released on Amazon, 4K Blu-ray, and fans buy it, some fans buy it, me and VJ get the money, obviously. But chances are not many people are going to buy the 3 movies, because a lot of people around the world own the 3 movies. Already own it, obviously. So I'm not going to make that much money off those 3 movies. But my sequel, that's where I'm going to make the dough, obviously. It's an Ivan and VJ Matrix movie, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So once I purchase the rights off the Matrix brand, obviously, the Matrix what? The Matrix movies, obviously, will no longer be sold on, the 3 Matrix movies will no longer be sold on YouTube. They'll no longer be sold on Best Buy. Okay, guys, the Matrix 3 movies are no longer sold in Best Buy. They're no longer sold on YouTube. It's only sold on Amazon. That way, Amazon takes all the money, obviously, their 20%, and me and VJ take our 72%. It's because, guys, I'm not going to have it sold at stores. No, just have it sold on Amazon. That way my company's unique. So I'm saying everything is sold online for my company. No retail, no YouTube, no. Only sold online on Amazon. So I'm saying that way my company's unique. It's consistent with my company's vision, obviously. I know what I'm doing. And not many people are going to buy the 3 movies. Once I purchase the rights off the Matrix brand, not many people are going to buy the 3 Matrix movies. And all you guys have already seen it. And a lot of people own a copy of it, obviously. right? But once I release the sequels, obviously everyone's gonna what? Everyone's gonna is gonna want to buy that, obviously. And I'm gonna release the three movies. I'm gonna release the movies one by one, obviously. So I'm not gonna release. I'm not gonna film the three major movies back to back. No, I'm going to film it one movie at a time because each movie takes place a couple years later. And so, and if you want to, and I want me readers to make more money for ourselves. So we film the first movie for a good 4 or 5 months, whatever it is. The premiere happens, the movie gets released, and then we take our 8 months off, and then we do the second movie a couple years later, and then it gets released again. So you're looking at like a 10-year project, a 9-year, 10-year project, something long. Some there. That's my deal for Warner Bros. You have to delete the Resurrection movie from the face of the map, and you have to what? I want you calling the Wachowski's agents. I'm not going to call them. You guys have to call them, and I want you have them meet you in your office, and I'm going to pitch to them the story. You know what I'm saying? If they're not on board, I'm not purchasing the rights off your Matrix franchise. Yeah, but Ivan, you can just hire another director. I could, but I'm scared if I hire another director, the movie won't be as good, man. The Wachowski sisters know the Matrix inside now. They created the brand. They know it better than anyone else. If I were to hire another director, I'd probably hire Christopher Nolan, because Christopher Nolan's into that complicated stuff. He did Tenet. You know what I'm saying? He's into that. He's a smart man. He's into those complicated movies. He's probably the best man, but I don't think he'd do as good of a job as the Wachowski sisters. Because the Wachowski sisters know the Matrix movie inside out. You created the brand. You're the best people for the job. You know what I'm saying? You directed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I need to get both sisters on board. If one of them agrees, no, I need both of you guys directing it together, man. That way you get a better movie. Because I heard only one of the Wachowski sisters directed the what? I heard only one of the Wachowski sisters directed the Matrix Resurrection. The other one didn't want to do it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why the Matrix Resurrection movie was terrible is not the Wachowski sisters. The Wachowski sisters half-assed. They didn't care. Yeah, I'll just write a shitty script and I'll put the Matrix tag on it. And hopefully we make a lot of money off this. They slacked off, obviously. They didn't work hard. Because if you have them working hard and you pay them a lot of money, you're going to get a good movie. You're going to get a good trilogy. You know what I'm saying? Ivan, you think your trilogy will be better than the Wachowski Sisters trilogy? I think it'll be better than Revolutions and Reloaded, but I don't think it'll be better than the first Matrix. It'll probably be just as good, or if not, maybe not as good, right? It's very tough to top the first Matrix movie. But I have the idea in my mind. If you tell that story, like the one being born, his life in Matrix, looking at an amazing story, man. Almost as good as even the first Matrix movie. But I don't know if my trilogy... I'm not going to be cocky and say it'll be better than the Wachowski Sisters trilogy. I don't want to be cocky like that. But it'll be probably just as good, you know what I'm saying? But I have the story in my mind. If you have me as a one... I can see my movies being better than Reload and Revolutions. You know what I'm saying? As Revolutions wasn't that good, to be honest. It wasn't that great of a movie. There's a reason why it tanked in the box office. It only did $400 million. It wasn't that great of a movie. I remember when I saw it on theaters, I didn't really enjoy it that much. I'm like, I don't really like this movie. Reloaded I enjoyed a lot on theaters, but Revolutions I did not enjoy that much on theaters. Reloaded was a good movie, whereas Revolutions was not that good. It was depressing, and people die in it, and you know what I'm saying, Neo dies. It's just depressing, man. Morpheus and all of them, they fight in the real world. No, man, if you're gonna end off the movie, have Morpheus and them being the Matrix, fighting in the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? You have them fight the fucking machines in the real world. No. The movie wasn't that great, you know what I'm saying? The movie wasn't that great. The movie wasn't that great, you know what I'm saying? The movie wasn't that great. Obviously. There's a high chance Warner Bros. They might try and push for a licensing deal. You know what I'm saying? Ivan, we can give you the rights for the Matrix, but we want a licensing agreement. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, we take a percent. I'm like, guys, you're not getting squat, man. Like, you get your $2 billion and all the rights go to me, man. So the moment I purchase the rights off the Matrix brand, the 3 Matrix movies are now, I now own those movies. I own the rights to those movies, obviously, and I own the rights to your games and all your merch, everything. I own the rights to everything. That's why you need to have your legal advisor. That way the Warner Bros. Execs don't dupe you, man. Have your legal advisor with you. He goes over the contract with them, and you make, hey, am I good? Like, are they do Ivan? Everything is yes. I own all the rights to the Matrix brand. You know what I'm saying? And because I now own the rights to the Matrix brand, obviously, I can now what? I can now terminate the Resurrection brand from the face of the map. But I want Warner Bros. Making those calls. I don't want to make those calls, man. Look, man, I want you terminating the Resurrection brand from the face of the map. If you do that, and Macaulay Sisters are on board, I will purchase the. I'll give you $2 billion, and I'll purchase the rest of the Matrix, and I'll tell that amazing story. And I'll release it on 4K Blu-ray or 8K Blu-ray. You're looking at probably 8K Blu-ray in 10 years from now on Amazon for the world to buy. See what I'm saying? And I'll make those amazing Matrix games on Unreal Engine 5 technology, guys. Guys, if you want, Ivan, what is Unreal Engine 5 technology, guys? Go watch Radbrad's walk. Just type in Matrix Radbrad. You'll see the Unreal Engine 5 technology. Warner Bros. Released a demo of like a 1 hour demo, a 30-minute demo of the Matrix Unreal Engine technology. Remember how you got the technology of the game? Unheard of experience, obviously, for the game. Think of a game like that for my Matrix games. You have the character face model of me and VJ. The story of the one. I'm in the classroom. He's a kid. So it starts off with him. He's born. He's born. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's born. Yeah. And you can do things in the game to make it interesting. When the baby's born, obviously, in the game, obviously, the person who finds the baby, obviously, he has to get the kid to the abortion place, but he can't be spotted by cops or agents. You can do something like that to make it more interesting in the game. You know what I'm saying? You get life of him as a kid, and you get life of him as a kid in high school. You see him in class with the Unreal Engine technology, an amazing game like that. Yeah, man. And you see Rabad playing it, the whole world's going crazy. Oh my god, this is sick. Yeah, man. This is something amazing. Unreal Engine 5 technology, guys. So Ivan, that's your plan. Yeah, I want to put Unreal Engine 5 technology into my 3 Matrix games. I'm going to put 500 million plus towards my Matrix games, guys. They're like, holy shit, Ivan, you're looking at an unheard of experience for the fans, man. Yeah. So you're thinking of doing what we did for that Unreal Engine 5 demo for the Matrix Awakens? Yeah. You want to tell that story, Ivan. You're looking at an amazing experience, Ivan. I'm like, yeah, you're looking at something amazing. Yeah, Ivan, the Matrix is better off in your hands. Yeah, if you give me the rights for the Matrix, my Matrix brand will become bigger than Star Wars, guys. And Marvel. Marvel and Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings are big brands. My Matrix brand's going to blow those brands out of the water. My Matrix brand will become just as big as Zanus, guys. Perhaps even more popular, perhaps. The Matrix brand, I don't think it'll be more popular than Zanus. It'll be just as popular. Because Zanus is a better story than Matrix. But my Matrix brand will be just as big as my Zanus brand, guys. Looking at something amazing, yeah. See what I'm saying? Shut my camera.